7 web development tools to help you grow your online business. Now, whether you're doing paid ads or you're doing emails or you're posting on social media, you need some tools to help you out. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those tools are and how you can use them to grow your business. Stick to the very end. I think you're really going to be surprised about number 7. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there, turn it from red to gray. Don't forget to ring the bell, turn all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. Okay, let's get right into it. I'm going to get through all these tools in this video so that we can help you grow your business. Okay, the first one I want to tell you about, number 1, well, it's free. It's called Atom. It's going to help you with your text editing. Everybody has text on their website. Everybody needs this tool. Now, Atom works with all operating systems, whether it's Linux or Windows or Mac, or no matter what it is, you got to get this tool. Okay, the next one I want to tell you about is TOOLSET. Now, the price for TOOLSET is $69 for one website, but let's check it out. TOOLSET is another helpful piece of tech for web development. You can actually use it for prototyping a particular website, and it's used for WordPress. So if you're using WordPress as your content management system, this tool is a lot of help for you. It exists to help the website building process much easier on you, and WordPress already spares you from having to work with tons of raw code, but you might still be uncomfortable with it if you have virtually no back-end web development. In that case, you're going to want to grab TOOLSET. It's a good option. It allows you to avoid coding instead of relying on 100% what you see is what you get layout that you can use to put together an entirely new and original web page. The next one, number 3, is Chrome DEVTOOLS. You may have heard of it, but let's take a look at it real quick so you can see what it's going to do for you. And by the way, this is a free one. This is number 3. It's a set of web development tools built right into Google Chrome web browser, so it's very easy to work. There's no cost, no downloads, and no additional websites to visit. In fact, all it takes is for you to click on it. When you click on your page in Chrome, you can actually click Inspect to open Google DEVTOOLS. Next one I want to tell you about, number 4, is Foundation, and it is the foundation actually. So many of these things are easy to use on your website and they're free. Why not take advantage of them? Now, Foundation is a type of web development tech software known as a CSS framework, which means it's something like a coding encyclopedia. It's a package containing tons of pre-written, commonly used code snippets that can access your website. The idea is that you're building your website, you'll constantly want to bring in a few specific types of code to perform common functions. Rather than creating your own new code to carry out those functions, you can simply grab an existing snippet from Foundation. It also offers code in different formats, so you can do it in HTML, you can do it in JavaScript. Also, as a bonus, Foundation for emails is a side platform that helps you create HTML emails so that it's good for more than just one website. The next one, number 5, is Yarn. Once again, we're on a roll because Yarn is free. And what is Yarn? Let's check it out. Yarn is a piece of package management software. Okay, so what does that mean? Effectively, Yarn helps you manage all the other programs you use for web development. Your list may only represent a small portion of the tools you may choose to use, but they can quickly become a lot to manage. Yarn can help you handle all these tools instead of forcing you to manually find and download and open every single tool every single time you need it. Yarn will actually automate this process for you. What you can do is you can open, you can add, you can close, you can get rid of tools all from your computer in Yarn. Additionally, Yarn can help you manage different web development projects. It allows you to split up different versions of the same project and helps you organize everything right on your own platform, which makes it super easy, guys. Number 6 is called Sketch. Now, Sketch is not free, but it's only $9 a user, so let's check that out. You know, making a website isn't just about coding. You must also consider the design. That's really important when you go to a website. What does it look like? Which refers basically to the visual components of your web development. When people visit your site, what graphics will they see? What photos, what videos? It's up to you to create the graphics on your website. And if you want something better than that generic site builder offers, you'll need high quality graphic design tool to do it. That's where Sketch comes in. Sketch is a tool that lets you design visual elements from scratch and export them for use on your site. If you're familiar with Adobe Illustrator or a similar type program, Sketch is kind of like that, but instead of creating images, you're creating website elements. That's pretty cool because you can see it in advance and then you can just upload it. Okay, so we've gone through 6 of these tools. but number seven is the one you're going to really want, because number seven is going to bring it all together. Number seven is going to make all this stuff work. Let's face it, when you're working on a website, it's probably not just you. You may have a web developer, you may have somebody for SEO, you may have all these different people that are working on your website, either individually or together as a team. So the last one I want to tell you about is ASANA. That's number seven, ASANA. Now ASANA is going to cost you money. No, it's not. It's going to actually save you money, because you're going to be able to communicate with your team. ASANA is going to cost you about $10.99 a month. Now let's check it out and I'll show you what it does. So this is really going to be the final piece of tech you need for your web development. It's somewhat different from everything else on the list, because unlike all these other things I've talked about, it's not built specifically for web design. Instead, ASANA is a project collaboration tool for all of your team members. Odds are you're not going to be building your website entirely on your own. Just like I said, you're working with other people. You need to ensure that you're all on the same page. ASANA is an excellent resource for dividing up tasks and keeping track of what has and what has not gotten done, because it has dates in there. You can kind of see what people are doing and what they're not doing. So you need a tool like this so everybody can communicate. I can tell my web designer I want a header in a certain area, and I put the date on there and I tell them when I want it, and then I can look back and see if they've done it. I can tell my SEO person, I got these 4 pages that I want SEO'd, and these are the words I want you to use for the SEO, and then I can go back and see if they've done it. Now every time they update something they've done in ASANA, I get an alert. I see that somebody has actually performed some type of activity, and then I can go in there and see what it is, and I can management. I really like ASANA because I work with people from around the world, and since they're around the world, they're in different time zones. I can't always jump on a Zoom call or a Skype or something like that and just talk to somebody, because they're in different time zones. They have different things going on. But with ASANA, things seem to be getting done 24 hours a day, and I don't have to worry about it near as much. So I would actually recommend you doing that. And that's the big surprise one right there. It wasn't like the rest of the softwares. It's different. It helps you manage people. And another thing about ASANA is, if you haven't managed people in the past, it's going to kind of teach you how to do that. It's going to show you how to manage people, how to stay on top of things. I do want to tell you, you always want to use kind words in these things. Sometimes people get mad and they'll type out stuff in these instruction type softwares. That's not a good thing to do. Okay, if you have somebody working on your team and they're not getting done what you want to remind them, you want to retrain them, and then if it doesn't work out, you just want to get somebody else. But don't ever get mad at somebody because maybe it's beyond their scope of abilities. Maybe they had family problems, whatever it is. You want to make sure you handle everybody kind of with kid gloves and be kind to them. So that's my list. You've got 7 of them now. I think all of these 7 are necessary. It may seem a little overwhelming to get all these tools, but I would recommend you do it. There's only a couple on there you even got to pay for. They're free. I mean, free is free, and that's a pretty good deal. So check them out. If you have any questions, I also would like it if you would put a comment below, any questions you may have. Let me know. Have you worked with some of these softwares? That's going to be the question of the day. Have you worked with any of these softwares? And if not, what do you think of these softwares I've talked about? Put it in the comment section below. Also, don't forget, if you haven't done so far, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray, and ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. I really appreciate you, and as a little gift to you, if you look below, there is a course you can get that's absolutely free. It's Click and Learn. Check it out below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.